the non-existent time, the never-to-be calendared occasion. Render vanished around another sudden corner. "Wait! Come back!" Render laughed, and the forum laughed with him. The bird cries became a chorus of inhuman jeers. "You mock me," wept Caesar. The forum was an oven, and the perspiration formed like a glassy mask over Caesar's narrow forehead, sharp nose, chinless jaw. "I want to be assassinated too," he sobbed. "It isn't fair." And Render tore the forum and the senators and the grinning corpse of Antony to pieces and stuffed them into a black sack with the unseen movement of a single finger. And last of all went Caesar. Charles Render sat before the 90 white buttons and the 2 red ones, not really looking at any of them. His right arm moved in its soundless sling across the lap-level surface of the console, pushing some of the buttons, skipping over others, moving on, retracing its path to press the next in the order of the recall series. Sensations throttled, emotions reduced to nothing. Representative Erickson knew the oblivion of the womb. There was a soft click. Render's hand had glided to the end of the bottom row of buttons. An act of conscious intent, will, if you like, was required to push the red button. Render freed his arm and lifted off his crown of Medusa hair leads and micro-miniature circuitry. He slid from behind his desk couch and raised the hood. He walked to the window and transpaired it, fingering forth a cigarette. 1 minute in the row womb, he decided, no more. This is a crucial one. Hope it doesn't snow till later. These clouds look mean. It was smooth yellow trellises and high towers, glassy and gray, all smoldering into evening under a shale-colored sky. The city was squared volcanic islands, glowing in the end-of-day light, rumbling deep down under the earth. It was fat, incessant rivers of traffic, rushing. Render turned away from the window and approached the great egg that lay beside his desk, smooth and glittering. It threw back a reflection that smashed all aquilinity from his nose, turned his eyes to gray saucers, transformed his hair into a light-streaked skyline. His reddish necktie became the wide tongue of a ghoul. He smiled, reached across the desk. He pressed the second red button. With a sigh, the egg lost its dazzling opacity, and a horizontal crack appeared about its middle. Through the now transparent shell, Render could see Erickson grimacing, squeezing his eyes tight, fighting against a return to consciousness in the thing it would contain. The upper half of the egg rose vertical to the base, exposing him knobby and pink on half shell. When his eyes opened, he did not look at Render. He rose to his feet and began dressing. Render used this time to check the row womb. He leaned back across his desk and pressed the buttons. Temperature control, full range, check. Exotic sounds, he raised the earphone. Check on bells, on buzzes, on violin notes and whistles, on squeals and moans, on traffic noises and the sound of surf. Check on the feedback circuit, holding the patient's own voice, trapped earlier in analysis. Check on the sound blanket, the moisture spray, the odor banks. Check on the couch agitator and the colored lights, the taste stimulants. Render closed the egg and shut off its power. He pushed the unit into the closet, palmed shut the door. The tapes had registered a valid sequence. "Sit down," he directed Erickson. The man did so, fidgeting with his collar. "You have full recall," said Render, "so there's no need for me to summarize what occurred. Nothing can be hidden from me. I was there." Erickson nodded. "The significance of the episode should be apparent to you." Erickson nodded again, finally finding his voice. "But was it valid?" he asked. "I mean, you constructed the dream and you controlled it all the way. I didn't really dream it in the way I would normally dream. Your ability to make things happen stacks the deck for whatever you're going to say, doesn't it?"